So it's me, your little boy, Ike Samson. I have something special for us today. The reason why they hate you so much is because God never gave up upon you, even in your own mistake. Let me tell you, choosing words, the reason why they hate you the most, the reason why they will never love you, no matter what, see it, no matter what, is because God never give up upon you despite of all our mistake. My own mistake cannot be counted because if they count the people who are the most sinned on planet Earth, I'm sure I am number one. I'm not even number two. Number one, despite of all, he never give up upon me. So let me tell you the reason why. If you are expecting people to like you, if you are expecting them to stop hating you, you are making the worst mistake, because God never stop giving up upon you. Many of them have been waiting for God to give up upon you. Majority of people out there have been waiting for so long for God to give up upon you. But God refused to hearken to their voice. God refused to hearken to them. So they will never love you because God refused not to stop hearkening to you. God refused not to do what? Give up upon you. Even in our own mistake, even in our own sinful nature, even in our own word, in all our errors, in all our what ways, in all everything that we have did and done, in all our ways, knowing and unknowingly, indirect and indirect, God refused to give up upon. Tell me, why will I not be happy? Tell me, why will I not congratulate God? Tell me, why do you want them to stop hating me? Because even when I'm talking, there are thousands of words I made maybe in a day. Out of this thousand, even only two is perfect. Despite of all these things, God's still faithful to me. And people, you expect them to love me. No, it's impossible. They will not love you. Why? Because God never stopped giving what? God refused to give up upon you. They waited for too long. Yes, they see all your mistake. Yes, they see all the errors you commit. They see what mission and omission. They see direct and indirect. They see all angles. Many of them are do it. They attack. The moment you do it, you sin, they attack. But in all the ways of God, God refused to give up upon you. God refused to give up upon your life. So believe me, choosing ones, it pissed a lot of people up there off so much. It pissed them off. Why? Because God refused to give up upon you, despite of the fact that they themselves have automatically given up upon you, despite of the fact that they hate you, despite of the fact that they don't like you, despite of the fact that they don't wish you well, despite of the fact that they are not praying for you to excel, despite of all that they are doing in order for them to destroy what they meet in your life, despite of the fact that they are jealous of everything around and within you. Yes, God refused to give up upon you. He never gave up upon us. He never gave up upon our life. He never gave up upon our doing, despite of all that the enemies are wishing us, despite of the fact that they don't like us. But God refused to give up upon us. And that is pissing them off. That is frustrating them. Believe me, choosing one, you have no idea how many people out there who are absolutely devastated. You have no idea how many people out there who are absolutely frustrated. Why? Because God refused to give up upon you. God refused to give up upon your life. God refused to give up upon your ways. God refused to give up upon your doing. So it pissed them off. It's really what pissing a lot of people out there off. Because all that they have done, all that they have did to make sure God give up upon you, God refused to do or to hearken to their voice. God refused to hearken to them. And that is the main reason why majority of people out there are frustrated. That is the main reason why a lot of people out there are humiliated, because God refused to do it, to give up upon you. Despite of our sin, despite of all our mistake, despite of all the errors we commit, that the enemies have been waiting for. Let me tell you, majority of people have been waiting the time that you will make mistake in order for them to attack. Majority of people out there have been waiting. Yeah, the moment you commit this mistake, we attack. But despite of all, God refused to give them privilege to do or to accomplish their evil purpose. That's why the Bible says, when men sleep, the enemy so ties. Believe me, majority of people out there, many of them are absolutely frustrated. Why? Because God refused to give up upon you, despite of our sin. Remain blessed.